So when it comes to the finding the cheapest postage for the item, the price of the postage is going to be dependent on how big is the item, the dimension of the item, and the weight of the item as well. So let me give you a couple of examples. It will make your life easy as well. You know the normal, regular, everyday postage that we receive inside our house, which is something like this, these kind of envelope, and normally the thickness of them is probably two debit cards stacked on the top of each other, and they are normally less than 100 gram. So 0.5 centimeter thick and 20 centimeter long and 16 point centimeter wide. These are the type of scales you can buy online, and I will leave the links for them somewhere, either inside the postage notes or inside the overall course notes. You will be able to find them from there. This is the latter. So anything which can go through it and which is less than 100 gram will be considered as a letter, as I give you the example, that thickness of two debit card on the top of each other, or probably couple of A4 paper folded in a half. Those are types of the things which will go inside the latter. So in a real scenario, once you're selling on eBay, let's say you are selling a collectible cards or coins or something which is really slim, those are the type of things which will go inside the letter. Now when it comes to large letter, you have to keep in mind this is where the thickness will increase. The size in the terms of like width and in the terms of how long it can be, there isn't much of the difference. So for example, this battery, the weight of this battery is going to be less than 100 gram. So you might think, okay, less than 100 gram, I can put that one in a letter. No, because the thickness of this battery is now bigger. So that will be considered as a large letter. As I mentioned, it also depends on the dimension of the item. It will also depend on the, weight of the item as well. So even the weight of this item is less than 100 gram, it will still considered as a large letter as well. Simple rule for me as a small parcel, anything which is below 2 kilo and which can fit in a normal shoe box. We all have seen the shoe box inside the JD, inside the size of shoe box normally. That normally goes as a small parcel. As a rule of thumb, simple thing, when it comes to letter and large letter, there is nothing cheaper than Royal Mail. And I will show you how to post those using click and drop. When it comes to small parcel, I will normally use Parcel to Go, and I will show you how you can connect both of them with your eBay account, and everything will get really, really easy from there. So you will just come to Google, click Royal Mail, just search Royal Mail click and drop, and something will obviously pop up, and I will leave the link for that inside the lecture notes as well. So Royal Mail click and drop, you come to the website and click and drop, and then if it's your first time, you don't click on a site, send the item. If you send it like, just occasionally, then you're not doing it. You normally register and create an account with them. It's absolutely free. It doesn't really cost you anything. So register for a click and drop account, and it's very simple to do. I will just, create one right here in front of you, and then I will show you how everything is going to work from here. So once we get started with this one, they will ask you, do you have a Royal Mail Online business account? You don't. I will explain you what the Royal Mail Online business account is, because business account is not pay as you go. Normally there is a minimum requirement for having an online business account, and let me just show you quickly how it works. But this is something you will be applying later down in the line, and you will get further discount on the postage that you will send as well. Royal Mail OBA, and I will quickly show you how actually that one you can apply later down in the line. So you search that one, and then you say get in touch with the online business account. You fill up this form right here, and you have to send minimum 20 parcels in a week, and they will give you a bit competitive prices, and then they will send you the shipping labels for free, and they can collect the the items from your house as well. So even with the online business account, the only difference is obviously you are not paying once you generate the shipping labels. They will actually send you the bill which you will have to pay after. I mean, normally it goes by direct debit, but normally after 2 weeks you will have to pay that and it goes from your bank account. But for most of the people, once they are just starting out, I just say, use it as a personal customer, and then you can pay with your PayPal, you can pay with a credit card or debit card. But if you already have a Royal Mail OBA, you will just simply connect your OBA account. So you will have your account number and you will have a posting location number given by Royal Mail. So you put that one right here and then this will be ready to go. Normally, just as a first customer, use this one. Once you will have, like, you are sending over 20 items in a week, then you can sign up for business account to save more money. So I will agree to terms and condition, go next, and then they will say how you want to keep in touch, email, next. And then we will just say thanks for registering. You will get an email to set up your account and password. So normally I will get an email, I will click on go to log in, and then this is my other one. I will log into the one I just created right now. So you will get an email from Royal Mail, and all you have to do is just simply click on activate your account, and then you can choose the password, whatever the password you want to choose. So for example, I mean, I'm not going to tell you my password, I'm just choosing something so I can show you inside my Royal Mail business account. So you must have at least one, okay, uppercase, lowercase thing. So you put that one, set password is set, and then go to click and drop, and then it's just simply gonna log us in. So here what we need to do is just fill up your name or your company name. You fill up all this information right here and you put your phone number. This is what they need in the terms of like your return address. So once you fill up each and everything right there in the terms of address, this is how everything gonna look like. So what we need to do is first link our eBay account with it. So we go to the settings and then we go to the integrations, and then what we need to do is just simply click on add a new one and then just click on eBay right here. Okay, and now what you do is just put your, I mean, that, like, you don't need to normally worry about it, like whatever the name you're gonna put right here. So you just simply click on save and connect, and also make sure this one right here, upload a delivery confirmation to the channel. So if it comes, if you are sending the postage which have a tracking number, it will automatically upload that to your eBay store and then automatically mark the orders as a dispatch. So once you will click on save and connect, it will ask you to normally log into your eBay account. So once you log in, just click next, and your eBay account will be connected with the Royal Mail click and drop. So the thing with the click and drop is, let me go back to the click and drop again. Whenever you will receive the order on eBay, those order will automatically show inside your click and drop. So let me show you how that gonna look like. So, I added a couple of orders just for the sake of example, and I show you how we can print the label as well. So in the terms of printing labels, there is another setting you have to do, that you will go to the label format and then you will choose whatever the printer you have. If you have an A4 printer, you will select A4 right here, and then I show you, the 4 pages on one. And then if you have a thermal printer, you click 6x4, you will be able to do 6x4 with the thermal printer. So this is 6x4, we will do 6x4, and then If we want to generate the custom declaration form, this can be directly generated from here as well. So we don't need to fill those manually if we are sending our orders internationally. So normally if the A4 printer, select A4, A4. If it's thermal printer, select 6x4, 6x4 as well. So that's like in the terms of they will generate the label according to that size depending on what printer do you have. So whenever you receive the order on eBay, those order will show up right here. So whenever you come inside, whatever the number is there, that is the order you need to actually ship it to your customer. So we click on right here. I just added this one just for the sake of showing you how you're gonna generate the label based on like once you receive the item. So the one thing you have to keep in mind is you select wherever you want to apply the postage on. You can select multiple of them. If you have more than one and all of them have the same size, then we click on apply the postage, right? So let's say this one is the size of that one is 100 gram, because that's the maximum you can put in terms of large letter can go 750. And the small parcel will go up until 200 kg. So let's say my one is 600 grams, right? Just to give you one example. And in the terms of dimension that will fit inside the large letter, I check that one with the scale, and then we will choose the postage from here. So it will also tell you the price. Do you want to send it first class? You want to send it first class signed for? You want to send it second class? I normally post all of my order using a second class service. They get delivered within 1 to 2 days. And then when it comes to sending, you have to keep in mind that the letters and large letter, you can't track them unless you buy the service which is signed for. Anything which will go from small parcel to above like a medium parcel or large parcel with any courier, not with the Royal Mail, always come with the tracking number, and you can always see if the item was delivered or not. So with the letter and large letter, you have to make sure that you either have enough profit margin to cover yourself to pay extra for the delivery, so not everybody will be complaining that they haven't received the item. But what I normally do, and this is something you can do as well, obviously if you send it signed for, the price will become expensive and your item sale might be slow. So what I do is I just look at once I receive the order inside my eBay, and I see the customers who have a new eBay account and the customers who are with a very less feedback. So I only choose them and I send them with the tracking number, because those are the customer which most likely to have a problem with you. Rest of everybody, send it without the sign for services. So let's say I choose second class, and then I have to go down and click on apply and pay and generate labels. If you have done everything, then you just click on apply and generate label. But if you have more to apply, just click on apply, and then what it's gonna happen, it's gonna move into this section right here. So now I have applied the postage on the 8 different orders. Now what I need to do is to actually pay for these labels and print all of them. And then you can pay with a credit card, you can pay with a debit card, and every single label will get created. And these orders, if you bought the service with the tracking number, that tracking number will get uploaded to eBay automatically. But even if there was no tracking number, then Royal Mail Click and Drop will automatically mark those orders as a dispatch. Because I only recommend this one for the letters and large letter, you can just drop in the Royal Mail red boxes as well, and it will get delivered. Even the sign for one, I normally drop them inside the red boxes as well. Even if you send your parcel with the Royal Mail, now they have a parcel boxes as well at some places. So I will show you, those have like a bigger spaces. So the size of the shoebox can even go inside the Royal Mail parcel box as well. So normally, let me share the screen. You see that normally this boxes are big and they can take a really big item as well. So you can drop them inside the Royal Mail parcel box, and even with these red box, these can take letters and large letter, and this one for the parcels as well. So you just drop them, and that's it. You are done. You don't have to go to the post office, and actually click and drop is a lot cheaper than post office. And once you have multiple quantity of the item to sell and you're sending over 20 to 30 item, you can always go for Royal Mail business account, which will further knock down the price of the postage as well. So this is for the letters and large letters.